7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You crazy mother.
What is up, everybody? My name is Dane Thompson. Welcome back to another episode of Burndown. So on today's episode, we are going to hopefully and finally get that third member installed in the 9-inch, put the brakes on, slide the axles in, and pretty much be done with the rear end fiasco. That is putting the 9-inch underneath my car. Before we get started, I have some goodies over here that I did order, kind of go over some of the things that I've got, and then we'll just jump right into it and hopefully get that done. So last time on here, you saw me hacking up the backing plates for the brakes. We made spacers for the wheels. So today, hopefully I got my third member back. I'll show you guys that too. Thank you to my buddy Cam. So let's look at some parts. We'll dig the third member out. I'll show you guys that. And then we will get started and hopefully slam this thing together. So check these parts out. So Summit Racing, of course. This is a locking dipstick for my Powerglide transmission. I needed this before I could put the transmission in. This is an SFI flex plate. So this will bolt to the LS. It's thicker than usual. Sometimes on the LS motors, these will actually crack. The flex plates will crack from all the added power. I had to go to hardware this morning for the studs on the 9-bolt to secure the pumpkin. This thing kind of sucks because it's the 2-speed gate plate that I need for my shifter, but it comes with all the other stuff. So it was great that it came with this because I need that and I need this part. But if you guys saw my transmission build, I actually installed this already. Granted, if I do another transmission, I'm going to hang on to this because this will make its way into my backup Powerglide. If we ever get that far, I got to put the one that I have in first. And then this piece, I don't know if I showed this or not in the other video. I had the line, I had this piece, and I had the T, but I was missing the rest of the fittings to plumb it in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the original brake lines down and then put these ends on it for the 9-inch rear end. So this should be everything I need to plumb the rear brakes in as well. So we have everything we need pretty much to get rolling. Oh, let's go take a look at the third member too. I got the third member on the shelf. Put the baggie over it, try to keep it somewhat clean. Ta-da! So we ended up getting a 9-inch nodular housing, and then the rest of these parts were all bought off of QuickTime Performance. And then we got the big 1350 yoke, so this monster's ready to rock and roll, and hopefully we could slam this thing in. I got the 390 gears, and we'll show you before we actually put it in, but I can't lift this up with one hand and talk about it. So we'll leave this here for now, and let's go get started. All right, we're up underneath this bad boy, and it was a used housing, so you can see it's dusty and dirty. So what I'll do is I'm gonna just kind of blow it out, kind of scrub it down, make sure it's somewhat decent. And then all of these guys are kind of rusted, so I'm just gonna hit it with my wire wheel and then run a nut over them to make sure that they'll seat decently. So let's do that action. So much fun. Here we go. All right, and then I gotta get something to scrape this. I don't know what that is. So try to clean that up a little bit because we're just gonna run silicone. I don't know if I have the gasket. I'll have to check and see if I have the gasket for this. So let's blow that side out, blow that out. Clean this up a little bit and go get that third member. All right, so these are the couple leftover shims and things from the kit that I bought, and then it wasn't in here, and then I looked underneath and there was a gasket. So I think I'm still going to, I'll use it, I guess, and then I will just silicone probably both sides just to be safe. Probably just silicone anyway. I don't know if I need this thing. Let me see how much silicone I got left. Oh, I think I got enough. Oh, we're in business. I don't need that gasket. We'll just run this stuff, so we're good. So we got this bad boy out. We got the full spool. We got 390 gears. We've got the Daytona support bearing, and then the 1350 yoke nodular housing. So this thing hopefully is good to go. So let me get the rest of this kind of blown out, get that gasket seated. I'm gonna just use a gasket, I guess, in silicone both sides. Figure it's cheap insurance. And then I will wrestle this in there, probably use the jack or something, I don't know. We'll see if I can lay down and bench press this turd, but yeah, so let's clean it out. We'll do that, and we'll try to slide this thing in place. Alright, we got the gasket all scraped off, cleaned off for the most part. I just used my little clean strip wheel, which is phenomenal, but it doesn't get in right around the studs, so I just took a razor blade and razor bladed all that. So we'll put some goop on the gasket, slide that on first, and then goop the face fit. We'll go get that beautiful third member over there and wrestle her on home. Alright, it is the moment of truth. I got the gasket in place. I made a raging mess with silicone for the most part, so I'll show you what we got. And then this gasket kind of fits janky, dude. I don't know if it's just a cheap gasket or what, but we're gonna go get that beauty. I'm gonna wrestle it in here, and then it's just gonna be like the moment of truth. I think the thing's gonna glow when I put it in. I'm gonna hear angels singing. That's how excited I'm gonna be. So, well, I'll be that excited until I drop it on my chest and knock the wind out of myself. So let's go, let's try this. It's a little lighter. That could be easier. Let's roll it. Ooh! Holy boy. Awkward. Alright. Down in a weird position, not gonna lie. They weighed more than me. Go to your home. Go to your home. Put your hands there. That's right, boy. I did it. Look at that, what a thing of beauty. Ta-da! Oh, oh. Okay, I'm gonna put these nuts on, figure out what kind of torque we gotta. Probably just tight is what I would imagine. So I'll go with some tight torque on there. We can call it good. We did it. I'm excited. I'm gonna get the rest of this stuff on here. We'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, there it is in all of its glory. We got it tightened up, and I am super excited. Now we just got to put axles in, keep on rolling. So, all right, third member is in. Let's get out from underneath here, see if we can put backing plates on, slide axles in, and that would be really cool. These guys need to go on. They'll have to go on at some point. We get past this portion, and so we'll take the backing plates, put those on first, slide the axles in, and wish me luck, and we'll see how straight this rear end is and if those things will actually go to their home. So come on, please go to your home.
That's your home! Are you too good for your home?
If you came to prove, there's no reason to prove. And now you've got yourself something funky.
All right, we have victory. So I actually put everything in. I called my buddy Roy to talk to about something, and then he was telling me all kinds of things. So I was working while I was on the phone, so I didn't waste a bunch of effort. And literally those things just slid right in. Like I did it one-handed talking on the phone. So the rear end is phenomenal. It worked out great. So thank you very much, Roy. Yeah, while I was talking to you, dude, I put because I was worried about these axles, because if it's crooked at all, I guess you'll kind of fight them, putting sliding the axles through, they literally slid right in. Like I said, one-handed while I was talking on the phone. So this thing I couldn't be happier with. The brake drums fit on there. The third member is underneath. I'll give you a quick look at it. And we are getting close, man. I think after this, though, I have to clean up for today. I'm going out to an event. I think it's some dragster event or whatever. I might take a couple pictures or whatever, but I don't think I'm going to bring the camera or nothing. So we will hopefully get back on this. But until then, you guys know what to do. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your neighbor, tell a stranger. When you're walking down the road, just start yelling at them. Burn down. I'm out.